Welcome back, my name is Mulligan and this is Frostpunk. So, it is nighttime, as always, so we started so 1 is not normal game speed, 2 is normal game speed, and 3 is fast game speed, and very fast is not configured. What? Control. 3 increase. Oh, 3 is increase and 2 is decrease. And 1 is reset. Now it makes sense. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to look around. This one is a coal deposit, which we can put our coal stumper in. Frozen trees for the sawmill. Iron deposit for the steelworks. Just looking around, seeing we still have some spots where we can get some resources from. So we don't really need to sump right now. We are doing fine. We are getting some more coal to prepare for the cold temperature drop. We have some research that is going on, so our food place is done. I'm always switching them over, which normally would mean they work the whole day. But meh.
Time to get to work.
Okay, so next point, medical. This one doesn't have an own heater. So we're going to get him this building over there. Do we need anything else? We have everything. We have a gathering post. Which we could put in here. Oh, not adjacent to street. Oh, never mind then. This has to be adjacent to a street. It could be pretty good. What is it really doing? People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates and steel wreckages. Wood crates depleted where? Down here. So we have some more people working on different wood spots. I guess we have some coal, some steel over here. Some more wood. Do we need? I mean, we are pretty good on wood. Let's get some more over here. Some more coal. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. Food. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we should take it. We shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserve. Now, food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Should secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals, which we did. People from our colony with basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind, build a beacon, scout Frostland and save as many survivors from our expeditions as possible. You will need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. So hope is increasing. Discontent still, so we need a beacon, which is what we are researching. Okay. A note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you are creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. And our hope rose again. Because I'm too good. So what we can do, we are working a couple engineers over here. Put them permanently in here, and we need engineers for our new building here. There we go. So the sick are cared for, beacon researched, which we definitely want to build. Now the beacon doesn't need any warm stuff, so later on we are probably going to go up here. There are 2 coal spots, 2 iron spots. There's a big wood area over there. I don't know how. Maybe you can grow trees later? So if we go over here, and prepare a little area so we can, I mean, we don't need the beacon inside our habitable zone. It would only waste. Oh no, what did I, oh, what have I done? Go away. There's a gap. Why is there a gap? Why did I put a gap? Oh no. Luckily, we can research better buildings and replace all of those. This is totally planned. So let's just get a street going. Bam. All the way over there. Cost us a couple wood. And a nice neat beacon over there. So the beacon will then give us the opportunity to search for more people. How is our economy going? Still, our cookhouse is not getting any... Maybe it has to run a day. Food shortage, regular meals, nothing special, but they're filling. Health status, citizen in treatment, 3, 1 untreated. Wood crates, we get a couple wood, 56, no steel income. We don't have any steel we are getting right now. Okay. We are getting more, how much? We have nearly 300 coal, so get some steel. Coal pile depleted. Get to the next one. So a lot harder. Stuff is depleting really fast. 4 guys are getting treated. That is good. Let's run. Okay, we don't have any raw food, which is not bad. Weather changes. The temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature at the top of the screen. A thermometer icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. Hover the mouse over it for the details. When it gets cold outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. To see all the factors affecting temperature in a building, hover the mouse. Yep. So we are going to get a big drop in temperature. We can build. We are no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the ice barrens that surrounds the Frostland. A little animation. Boop. Not looking too hot out there. Quite literally. I like the effect on the screen here. Wee. So this is the big screen. This is the Lost Expedition. We need a new to the city, build an outpost. Go directly to the beacon to deploy a new unit. The beacon gives you access to the world outside the city. You can explore it with scouts deployed through the beacon panel. The beacon allows you to explore Frostland with scouts. Click on the beacon. There we need like, wow, we need a lot. 40 wood and some people. Scouts are self-sufficient and can venture great distances from the city. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. The progress of your scouts is shown through the icons on the upper right corner. Deploying scouts, bam. So we need to get to the beacon. We do not have enough wood, and we don't have any worker. So we need 5 worker. Pulling them off of some stuff, I don't know what. Let's see. People from our convoy ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they have done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. But still we don't have any people. Now if I had children working, I could have put the children in here and just went with 5 guys then. So we probably need to reduce our wood production. I don't really... How is our coal doing? We only have a surplus of 30. We are making 144. And we have 15 guys, so everyone is doing like 10 approximately. If we put 5 away, we would have not enough coal per day. Especially with the temperature drop right now. This means mostly that people will get sick a lot quicker. Because if we look at this, looking good, they're getting really chilly out there, but not bad by any means. This is for 2 days, which is pretty long. So temperature drop is here and everything gets chilly. Now what you can do, you can upgrade the generator to produce more heat. We can put him on overdrive, which when overdrive is on, the temperature in all heat zones rises by 1 level, but generator stress rises as well. So stuff gets a little bit more temperature, but generator stress level increases when the overdrive is on. When the stress level reaches 100%, the generator will explode and the game will end. You do get some warnings, so. The problem is that the cookhouse cannot work because it is too chilly. Luckily for us, it doesn't have to work because it is daytime. So we need 5 guys and enough wood, which we do not have. So we still need to wait for the wood to come in. Bam. First scout. Our home, the only shelter from the deadly cold. All our hopes live and die with it. Lost expedition. Numerous tents, we can see people moving about. They must be the lost members of our expedition. And we need people to work. Now that means, sadly, we need more housing. Which means we need more wood. Which is all kinds of bad. You can't work in there, so... You know what? Get some of that. So next research should be... I mean, we could research heater. It's only 10 wood. What I would like to have is bunkhouses. Which means we need 50 wood. We need a bunch of wood. So wood crates depleted. So we need a new... Oh wow. Our wood is getting down really quick. Oh, we put the engineers on... Okay. Engineers are on steel. Which is fine. Everyone is working. Might frostbite. The citizen became gravely ill. That is not good. Because gravely ill we cannot heal in the medical post, right? Hot operation. At least it's working 24 hours a day. Ooh, question mark. Frostbite. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. We must do something. Consider something, signing the radical treatment or sustain life law. So, we can do. We will try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputation. After introducing this law, the gravely ill will be treated in medical post. Hope will rise slightly. 30% of the gravely ill treated in medical post will be left as amputees. This content will rise slightly. Or we can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputations with radical treatment. Gravely ill will be kept alive, but untreated in medical post. Hope will rise slightly. This content will rise either way. The gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden. The gravely ill will take up beds in medical posts. So we get more and more medical posts as time goes on. But we can get care houses later. For this one, however, we can extra rations for the ill, overcrowding. I would say we go for radical treatment. If they are gravely ill, just put them out of their misery if needed. Discontent will rise. Code at work. Controversial law. Everyone is working nicely. Food is going to be a problem. Steel thing is depleted. Get some engineers back to research. Research heater. We need heating for the food house. Cookhouse. Our scouts are done. Exploration. Once they reach an unexplored site, scouts will await your orders. To issue them, click the highlighted icon on the top right. Scouts will often need your decision on how to deal with what they find. Note, scouts carry the resources they recover with them, so in order to make use of those resources, you need to call them back to the city and wait for their return. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100%, it will explode. So we are going to remove overdrive. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. A happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we would begin to starve. Children and adults around us packed and ready to go. We discover more sites we can escort. Scouts will set out towards our city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them. 4 children, 10 worker, engineers, 22 worker. Or survivors will set out towards our city on their own. It will take longer and some of them may die. We're going to escort them. Not because I am so magnanimous, whatever, that I want them to survive. Because we need people. We just need people. Nothing more, nothing less. We are researching, yeah. I don't know how long this will take. Doesn't really tell me. Sure. Our food is getting low. Which is not ideal. We get the heater at some point? I don't want people to starve. We're getting some raw food, which is not excellent. Scouts number 1 have returned safely to the city. You can disband the scouts on the beacon. Nah. There we go. Ooh, there's someone ill. We don't really need the ill people, we need the one that... People from our convoy reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expedition left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They will surely help us find our footing. Spoiler, they will not. So we can put some engineers in here. We can get some more wood. We have max wood over there. Coal. There we go. For a moment I thought there would be no wood left. That would have been quite bad. Put some people over here. No one is going to live here without working. Everyone has to do stuff. Okay, so scout team. So we have a crash site, several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. They are probably our machines. Let's hope so. We had to leave a number of supplies in them after the crash. Bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. There's smoke over it. Ooh, people. Potential people. So we are going over there, researching still. Search for others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people. So we need new housing. Because we have homeless. Which we can provide. Sadly not in here, because I did that wrong. So with 3 more buildings. We need another child center too. Can I see, can't really see who needs housing. What we can see is that we need wood, we need streets, which we cannot build. Okay. Luckily it is daytime. And we could overdrive this one again. We need more wood, please. There we go. We're getting some wood. Get streets up and going. We need a little bit more street because we are going to get another tent. Bam. And another shelter. Which needs another street. And we have feed more with less. Our food supplies are running low. We should stretch them if we start using more efficient meal recipes suitable for these hard times. And no, I'm not going to do that. We could enact another law. We could get extra rations for the ill. We can feed sick people extra rations to help with their recovery. Or we could get overcrowding. Our medical facilities should be fully utilized. Even if we have to put our patients on the floor, the capacity will be doubled. Using extra capacity will cause discontent, and discontent will rise slightly. We have this one too. We can build a cemetery or get corpse disposal. We'll keep dead bodies out of the heat zones and cover them with snow. The cold will halt their decay. Snow pit, no risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. You will have to dig a snow pit, hope will fall. Cemeteries, we will establish a burial ground so we can lay our dead to rest with dignity and respect. Hope will rise, no risk of disease. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You will have to establish a cemetery. What else? Emergency shift, we could get this one. Fighting arena. We have to build a fighting arena. Every evening bouts will reduce discontent. I would say this one. So discontent will go up, but we have the option to get some extra work going, which could be really good. Because sometimes you need that extra little bit of work done. Nope, not you. I need to connect those, I guess. Building streets. Okay, mild frostbite again. We have hungry people. Because we cannot work in this thing, we need the heater, which I hope will be done today. We have like 2 more hours to work. Come on. Then we can put the heater on. Get the heater, bam. Now this is workable and we're getting some food again. So everyone has housing, everyone can eat somewhat. We're going to get the drawing boards upgrade to get better housing. Scouts have reached the observatory, but building stuffed streets. All structures in the city must be connected to the generator with streets, otherwise they won't function. To build a street, we did that 1 wood per section. So 1... okay. You unlocked a new building ability by signing a law. Buildings abilities can affect society in many ways. Each has a cooldown and many have also a cost. You can find out more, blah blah blah. Okay, so something is amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone is inside. We can find survivors to explore. The sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explain that they came here for help but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Escort the survivors again, send the survivors, or leave the survivors to their fate. Not knowing the way to our city, the survivors will die trying to find it. We are going to send them this time around. Just go. It will take longer, but our scouts can now go into the gloomy cave. There's a dark cavern entrance visible on the hillside. We think we saw a faint wisp of smoke coming from it, but it's gone now. We do have this shelter, sturdy shelter, search for the others, which is connected to mission. What I would do is go to the gloomy cave, go to the crash site, and then, you know, don't waste time. If we can get some more areas under control and look what they are doing, we should be able to get some more information. Gathering post tech. Now, wood looks good. We have some more gravely ill. So we probably need another medical post. What we can do, because we can make a tent and the minute we need some road. And as soon as this one is done, we can dismantle this building. They're working. Bam. And build another medical post inside. Okay. You are far too long on overdrive. Oh, we need more wood. But no one is homeless. We have a couple people that are sick. 4 of them, a lot. We have some hungry. We have a bunch of hungry people. We need more food. Can I build more food? We can build more food. Another hunter's hut. Okay. That is what I have to build, I guess. We're out of wood, I know. Everyone is working though, which is good. So getting that, we get more people to work, get more food. We don't have too big of a problem with food then, I hope. We're just using too much. So bam. Now we need to remove some people off the... Let's check. We have a couple over here. No one over there. 2 over here, engineers. Get some more there. What I'm missing is wood. So we have 2 spots of wood that are not going to live for much longer. Let's reduce some coal and get some more food. I believe this should be enough. So the next research after the drawing boards is getting the a lot of sick people. trying to get the... Luckily, let's overdrive. Because we are close to the temperature increase. Scouts have finished. This cave is, or was, inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check if there's still someone alive up there. Beset by bees, we can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave up here. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those bees are picking them off one by one, feasting on them. Leave the beast alone, or risk attacking. The bears. People in the cave will live. Scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. Bam! We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cavern, 4 children, 18 engineers, 11 workers, joined them, and together they drove the beast away. Then they all set out towards our city. So lucky. Now we are getting some food. We are preparing some meals later, I hope. What is with you? You are getting food too. Not enough. Oh. We have to wait for the timer. So as soon as this... First off, temperature increase. 15 food. So temperature is increasing, everything is less bad.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
But we are permanently at 30 degrees. Resource shortages. We are getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend working hours. Which is extended shift. Building a city in this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. We can extend the work shift in any facility to 14 hours. Working overtime causes discontent. Yes. If we need that, we are going to do that. Okay. So, where are we right now? We need to research, we need another medical post, we need to research the sawmill. That is important. Without the sawmill, it will be hard. I don't know. There's no real... This is coal, this is a coal mine. Charcoal kiln. We have the steam and a wall drill. Is the wall drill for wood? Yeah, it is. No, it costs wood. This one, no. It is for wood, the wall drill. We need that. Sadly, we did not research that. Oh, wait. Drawing boards are... Okay. So we could potentially research wall drills for wood instead of sawmills. We will see. We will take that. Okay, stuff is happening. We will see in next episode what we will decide to do. Draw walls or drill walls, or if we want to get the frozen trees, we will take a look at that in the next episode. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.